Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before continuing, like us or like and follow our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments and share video for more interesting topics. Today we are looking at this question and it says evaluate x to the power of 6 equals to x minus 1 all to the power of 6. So we are going to find the value of x and it's going to be more than one value of x. So in this case, we have a solution. So we are given x to the power of 6 equals to x minus 1 all to the power of 6. And we have, this is an exponential equation and we are here to find the value of x. As we said, it's not going to be one value of x, it is going to be more than one value of x because the exponent here is more than 2. So we have to the power of 6 as the exponent of this value. So in this case, this we will move each value, or we will move one side of the value to this other side. That means this side can be transposed into this side. It therefore means that we have x to the power of 6 minus x minus 1 all to the power of 6 equals to 0. We have gotten this. So what we are going to do, the power of 6 is the same thing as 3 times 2. So in that case, we are going to break this power of 6 into two factors. That is 3 and 2. So this will become x to the power of 3 all to the power of 2 minus x minus 1 to the power of 3 all to the power of 2 equals to 0. You can see that this is in the form that we have a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, which is different of 2 squared. So the whole of this place is a and the whole of this place is b. So the solution of difference of 2 squared becomes a plus b into a minus b. So this is the solution of difference of 2 squared equals to 0. So in that case, we are going to express this in this format so that we will have our value of x. As we said, the whole of this place is a. So it's going to be x to the power of 3, that is as a, plus the value of b, which is x minus 1 all to the power of 3. That is for this place. We have that is for the first one. Then the second one, we have a here as x to the power of 3. Then we have minus, for b here we have x minus 1 all to the power of 3. So this is what we have. This is a, b, and a, b. So in that case, we have x minus 1 to the power of 3 and x minus 1 to the power of 3. We also recall that when we have a plus b all to the power of 3 is the same thing as a plus b into a squared minus ab plus b squared. This is what we have. Then we also have a minus b all to the power of 3 is the same thing as a minus b then into a squared plus ab plus b squared. So this is what we have when we have the power of 3 of this equation or of this value. So we have this, as we said before, for this equation, this is what we are going to express. Here we have this as a and the whole of this place as b, here as a and the whole of this place as b. So we are going to express this in this format where we have plus sign here represent this one will represent this. So therefore, we first take the first one, which is the positive side, and here we say that our a plus b, this is for a, so we have here as x as a plus b, which is plus x minus 1, which is our b. Then we have into a squared, our a squared is x squared minus ab, which is x into x minus 1, that is xb, then plus b squared, which is x minus 1 all squared. So here will become, the next one is we are going to take this other parenthesis. We have here a, so our a minus b is a x as a, then minus b is going to be minus x minus 1. That is for the first parenthesis. Then we have a squared, which is our x squared. Then we have plus AB, which is x times this, x into x minus 1. Then we have b squared plus b squared, which is x minus 1 squared. So this is what we are going to evaluate. So the whole of this, we are going to expand this. So we can rewrite this as we are rewriting this to this other side so that we can see clearly. So now, this is what we have now, and the same thing here. So what we are going to do is for us to expand this. So that means if we can move over to this other side, we had these two equations, like this one and this one. So the parenthesis was the first parenthesis, second parenthesis, third, and fourth. So we are going to have four parentheses, which is this, we have this, we have this, and we have this. So that is what it means. So those are the four set of parentheses that we are going to evaluate. So in that case, the first one is going to be, let's expand it. We have x plus x minus 1. This becomes 2x. That means that 2x minus 1. That is for the first one. Then this second one, we have x squared. So we have x squared. We have minus x times x. We have minus x squared. Then we have minus x times minus 1. We have plus x. Then we have plus x minus 1 all squared. So that is what we have for the second one. Then here, the third one, we have, this is x. The negative sign will go into the parentheses. We have x. Minus times x is minus x. Then minus times minus 1 will give us plus 1. Okay, this is for the third one. Fourth one is, we have x squared for here. Then we have x times x. We have plus x squared. Then x times minus 1. We have minus x. Then we have, this is plus x minus 1 all squared. So those are the four parentheses that we have. So in that case, we will further evaluate this. This will become, this x minus 1 all squared is the same thing as x minus 1 into x minus 1. So that will become x times x, x squared. Then x times minus 1, we have minus x. Then minus 1 times x, we have minus x. Then we have minus 1 times minus 1, we have plus 1. This will become x squared minus 2x plus 1. So this is the value of x minus 1 squared. We have this. We can write it this way: x squared minus 2x plus 1. So we can clean this. So in that case, for us to move further, here will become 2x minus 1. Then here will become x squared. So here will cancel each other. So we have it as, the one that is remaining is x plus, since we said x minus 1 squared is this, so we are going to substitute this into this place. We have x squared minus 2x plus 1. That is for the second parenthesis. Then the third one, we have x minus x will cancel each other. So this will cancel here. We are now left with 1. So that is for the third parenthesis. Then the fourth, the last parenthesis, we have here x squared plus x squared. We have 2x squared. Then we have minus x plus, we have x minus 1 squared. We substitute this. This is for x minus 1 squared. So that is the value. So we substitute into where we have x squared minus 2x plus 1. So that is for the fourth parenthesis. So here, we need to clean this. For us to further simplify this, this will become 2x minus 1. That is the first one. Then we have here x squared. Then we have x minus 2x will give us minus x. Then we have plus 1. Then this one is into 1. We can do away with that one. That is the third one. Then the fourth one, we have 2x to the power of 2 and x will give us 3x to the power of 2. Then we have minus x minus 2x will give us minus 3x. Then we have, what is left is plus 1. So these are the value of the parentheses that we evaluate from here. This is what we have. So in that case, we have the first one here, we have the second one here. Here is 1. So we have here the third one. So we are going to evaluate these 3 parentheses for us to find the value of x. So in that case, we move over to this other side. So we need to clean this. So here, as I said, we have 1, 2, 3. All of them will be set to equals to 0 for us to find the value of x. So we take the first one. So we have this 2x minus 1. So in this case, we set it equals to 0. So here, 2x minus 1, we can say that this will be transposed into this other side. We have 2x equals to 1. We can divide both sides by 2. So we have 2x all over 2 equals to 1 all over 2. In that case, 2 will cancel here and 2 will cancel here. Then we have x equals to 1 all over 2. So that is the first value of x. So the second one, then for the second one, we take x squared minus x plus 1. And this is a quadratic equation. This is equals to 0. Quadratic equation. We are going to use a quadratic formula for us to find the value of x. So in that case, we use x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. In that case, our a equals to 1. Then b equals to minus 1. Then c equals to 1. So x equals to minus 1, that is minus into minus 1 for here, plus or minus square root of minus 1 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c. Our value of c is 1. Then all over 2 times a, which is 1. So x here equals to minus times minus 1 is 1, then plus or minus square root of 1 squared is 1, minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 4, all over 2. In that case, our x equals to 1 plus or minus square root of minus 3 all over 2. So here, we can rewrite it as 1 plus or minus square root of 3 times I all over 2. So in this case, we have two values of x because it's plus or minus. This can be written as, here, let's say our x2 equals to 1 plus root 3i all over 2. That is for the first one. Then the second one, which is x3, equals to 1 minus root 3i all over 2. So those are the two values of x that we have from here. So the last one, last parenthesis, is this. So we are going to take this and also use a quadratic formula for us to find the value of x. So we need to clean this. So here we still have this. So we are going to use this quadratic formula to look for the value of x in this last parenthesis. So we have there as 3x to the power of 2 minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. So in that case, we are going to use a quadratic formula, as we said before. X equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2. So that means our value of a equals to 3 in this case. Then our value of b equals to minus 3. Then c equals to 1. So we are going to substitute this into where we have this. So we have x equals to, here will become, for b here is going to be minus into minus 3, then plus or minus square root of b squared, which is minus 3 squared. Then we have minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is 1, all over 2 times a. 2 times a is 3. So now our x equals to minus times minus 3 is 3. Then plus or minus, we have square root of minus 3 squared is 9. Then we have 4 times 3, we have 12, all over 2 times 3, we have 6. So this is what we have. So here will become x equals to 3 plus or minus square root of 9 minus 12 is minus 3 all over 6. So we can further break this down. So we have this as x equals to 3 all over 6 plus or minus root 3I all over 6. So in that case, 3 will cancel here 1, 3 will cancel here 2. So we are now left with x equals to 1 all over 2 plus or minus root 3I all over 6. So in that case, we have two solutions from this evaluation. So here we have x3 here. So our x4 here is going to be, let's take the first one, which is 1 all over 2 plus root 3I all over 6. And also our x5, still from this solution, we have 1 all over 2 minus root 3 all over 6 minus root 3I all over 6. So these are the value of x. x1 is 1 all over 2. x2 is 1 plus root 3I all over 2. Then x3 is 1 minus root 3I all over 2. Then x4 is 1 all over 2 plus root 3I all over 6. Then x5 is 1 all over 2 minus root 3I all over 6. So these are the 5 values of x that we've gotten from this evaluation of x to the power of 6 equals to x minus 1 all to the power of 6. And we'll be able to find this value of x, which are 5 numbers of x solution to this equation. If you like what we're doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.